Association of American Physicians and Surgeons here with her sign. Thank you so much. And I'll remind you about our website, which is takebackmedicine.com. So we've got 2 more speakers, and our next speaker, let me tell you something. He's an anesthesiologist, and you've heard about all these greedy doctors making so much more money, making all this money. He told me something a couple of weeks ago. His base pay rate when he's in the OR is $67 an hour. I pay my plumber more than that. That's unconscionable. Dr. Kellen, this is Dr. Mark Kellen, President of the Association of American Physicians and Surgeons from the great state of Illinois.
Well, I apologize to all of you. Catherine said that I had to have the same length of speech as all the other speakers combined, so this is going to take a while. 2 things to start out with. Number 1, I want to introduce 2 people, bring them back for your applause. First is Jennifer Halsey from the Tea Party Patriots. And the second is Catherine Sept from the Association of American Physicians and Surgeons. A big round of applause for putting all this together. It's going to be a little hard not to be repetitive, so you'll be happy to know that this should only be 2 minutes. You can time me if you want. We'll see how it goes. My message to you tonight is just the opposite of what you hear. We do not need health care reform. That may sound odd, but what we really need is government reform. Every major problem with cost and access in health care is due to government rules and regulations. As an example, you've heard about the cross-state purchase of health insurance. We could correct it overnight by using the U.S. Constitution correctly for a change. Article 1, Section 8 lays out the powers of Congress. One of these powers is to regulate interstate commerce and prevent states from erecting barriers to the free exchange of goods and services. This power has been abused by Congress throughout the 20th century for any number of dozens of stupidities. I say let's use it correctly for once and let people purchase insurance where they want. Use the Constitution the way it's designed, as a protection of individual choice and freedom, not a hindrance to choice and freedom. I return now to an angry and bitter man. Mr. Obama spoke last night, and he put out 45 minutes of Orwellian doublespeak. He was angry that anyone dare disagree with the one. He spoke the words of freedom, such as choice, competition, responsibility. Yet every proposal he made spoke of rules, requirements, regulations, fees, taxes, mandates. In other words, slavery is freedom. He spoke of security, but in order to get his form of security, you have to sell your freedom. Our forefathers told us very specifically to beware of this promise. We were told that those who sell security for freedom will end up with neither security nor freedom. Mr. Obama's plan is simple, no matter how he chooses to lie to the American people. All right, you cannot hold the applause against my 2 minutes, okay? His desire is for complete government control of our system of medical care. He has stated as such throughout his political career in Illinois. His promise to Americans with health insurance that he will improve their insurance is a lie. He will destroy it. In essence, he will only support measures which lead us to a government-run, single-payer health care system. Remember, we do not need health care reform. We need government reform. want to thank each of my fellow physicians, those who have spoke, those who have attended the rally. It takes a lot of effort and time to travel to Washington, and we need to thank everyone for coming. We're here to let Washington know we will not go quietly into the night. We will not allow our medical training to be denigrated by lawyers in government. We will not allow our patients to be sacrificed on the altar of socialism. Many presidents have tried to destroy our freedom and liberty. Let us stand up now so that this indeed is the last tyrant.